Hey YouTube, welcome to this tutorial, and today in Gimp, we're going to be creating a logo in Gimp. Just a announcement, I need you guys' help. I have two ideas for a tutorial. One would be, making my YouTube background. So, basically, the gradient parts, as you can see, pretty high-tech stuff. So that would be one idea, and then my other idea would be making this image manipulation. So I don't know if you guys, how well you guys can see this, but it's basically like a tortoise is like part of the mountain, and like there's trees growing on its back or something, waterfalls and splashes and stuff. So it would really help me out if you guys told me what you think for which one I should make. I guess I could do I guess I could do both, but you know, yeah, just give me your feedback. Another note, I might be getting Minecraft soon, so if you guys play, then just let me know and I'll try and get something together. I might make a separate channel for that. I'm not gonna put any Minecraft videos on exotic GIMP tutorials because that'd be kind of beside the point of GIMP tutorials, you know. But I might like make a separate channel like exotic gaming tutorials. Exotic gaming. I mean, that kind of exotic seems like a really Call of Duty oriented sort of name. Probably should have thought of that before I made the channel. But anyways, on with the tutorial. So we're just making a new image, 640 by 480. The reason why I'm doing a logo, most people when they get GIMP, probably you guys got it because one, it's free, and two, because you're like, oh, I want to make my channel looking so sick, be able to make my own logo and stuff like that. So I don't think I've really made a GIMP tutorial on how to make a logo. I've made text tutorials. No, I don't think so. So this is gonna be my first logo tutorial. Yeah, so first what you're going to do is you're actually going to need to go to this website called Cooler, cooler.adobe.com, and you're just going to search for the color RoboColor, and you're just going to take a screenshot, so click Control Print Screen, and then edit, sorry, I'm going to need to do that again. Control Print Screen, and then just paste it in. Make it a new layer, and you're just going to scale it down. Check the chain, scale it down about like that. Alright, that is good. You're gonna hide it, and then you are going to use your color select tool. First, go to your gradient tool and put the shape on radial, and then FG to BG. It should already be on foreground to background, but yeah, go to your layers dialog, choose your color select tool, and you're just gonna try and guess where each color is. So just by looking down here at my color palette, I can tell I'm choosing these different colors. So you're gonna choose this middle one, little green one, and then just stroke like that. Ooh, make a new layer. Actually, do that on the background. And you're going to switch the white and green. So just go like that, and that's good. Now you're going to change the gradient to a FG to BG, and choose your color select tool, and then just select on your invisible layer, select the pink, and make a new layer, and just stroke out and put that on overlay, and it sort of gives like a pink highlight to it, which I like, kind of like a fall colors sort of theme that I'm going for. Take out your rectangular select ellipse select tool, and hold down shift while doing it so you can make a perfect circle. Let's center that a little bit. Enter. Stroke down with put your foreground, that is foreground color, to the darker of the two greens, and then put the gradient on FG to BG, and then on linear, and then make a new layer and stroke down. Then click select shrink, and I'm shrinking it by 28, maybe a little bit. No, that's good. And then stroke up, and then shrink again by the same amount, and then just click delete, new layer, and you're gonna fill it in with the bluish color that you have right here. So blue layer, select none. Yeah. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna need to use some brushes. So I'm using Craigie Spider's brush set. This is Craigie Spider. Shout out using his background. Not background. Brushes. Tongue slip there. So you're just going to alpha to select in your ring, basically. Make a new layer. Basically, if you guys don't know, I'm just clicking Control-Shift-N. It's the hotkey for the new layer icon. And you're just gonna click a circle. You're not gonna drag because that's gonna distort the cloud effect that you have here. And you're just gonna click it, put it on normal, but tone down the opacity a lot. You're gonna duplicate your ring, and then go colors, brightness, contrast, lower the brightness and boost the contrast. Click OK, and then put that layer mode on overlay. You're gonna tone that down a little bit, and turn up this layer a little bit just to get that ring effect. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make the drop shadow, or inner shadow, which is kind of hard to do in Gimp because it doesn't really have a layer style thing like Photoshop has. But it's pretty simple to do. Just put white as your foreground color, make a new layer, select none, fill it in with white, alpha to selection your little ring thing, click delete on your white layer, select none, and I'm just clicking Control-Shift-A, which is another hotkey, and then go filters, light and shadow, drop shadow, and you're going to put the following settings: 3, 3, and 30, color black, opacity 80, and uncheck allow resizing. And you're going to click OK. Now you're going to alpha to selection your circle, click Control-I, and then delete the inner shadow. So basically the only thing that shows up is what's inside the circle. Select none, and you're just going to delete your white layer. Now what you're going to do for some added effects, you're going to select your ring again, the non-contrasted layer, and you're going to do repeat drop shadow, and put that at the bottom. And it has a pretty good effect. Now what we're going to make is the highlights on the actual button. So alpha to selection it, new layer, and then choose your rectangular select tool and put the layer mode on intersect. Make a new layer, put it on top, select sort of like that. White is your foreground color, linear, and then FG to transparent, and stroke up. Select none, put that on overlay, and blur it by 5. That's good. Make another new layer, alpha to selection, blue layer again, circle again, and put the layer mode on radial, and on the new layer you're just gonna sort of get like a middle that's a little bit off. That's good. Middle sort of thing. Maybe I'll just turn down the opacity, and you're going to blur it by around like 23. That looks good. So it's sort of like a inner thing in the middle. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put the ellipse select tool on intersect, and then you're just going to select about like that, and then make another new layer and do the same. select none, and then meant to do re-show Gaussian blur, and put it on 5. That looks good. Put the layer mode on overlay, and I'm gonna move that up just a tiny bit because I really like that contrast that it adds to the image. And for a final touch, go File, Open as Layers, and I'm just gonna take my grid that I have. Just search grid on Google Images, and you'll find it. Click color, color to alpha, and put white as your color to alpha, and then raise that up, and then you're gonna add a layer mask. Put black as your foreground color, and then put the layer mode on linear, and then you're just gonna keep on stroking on all sides. So sort of like that, and maybe put it on overlay or something. That looks good. So it's sort of like a grid in the background. It looks pretty cool. Yeah, so that is it. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Remember, request custom graphics, and please subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching this tutorial. Have a nice day.